that one friend that low-key hates you. Let's actually talk about it. Here is how to figure out if your friend is a capital, not even lowercase, a capital time hater in 4K. So let's get into it. Number one, you don't hear anything good from them when it comes to the good news that you're having. Have you been in predicaments where you would have expected someone to cheer or clap for you when you got that job, when you got that promotion, when you graduated, when you hit a milestone? Some people are not here to clap for you during your peakest times of achievements, and that should be a ringing alarm. And I ain't talking about no Nicki Minaj, pound the alarm. That should be an alarm for you to ask yourself, is this person worth keeping? Because if their actions are speaking, remember, don't see people for their words, see them for their actions. Someone can tell you, like, yo, I love you, I love you. But if their action is not backing these affirmations, these are nothing but loose words. Anyone can say these words. Like, for example, I can tell you that I love you. Like, I can say I love you. But can you not sense the meaning, the depth? That is what I mean. It can sound very robotic. Someone can tell you something and it can sound so robotic because there is no emotion behind it. And I'm not trying to get too metaphysical. Even in creation, like foundational, I'm saying like foundation, AF, foundation. Anything that materializes in reality, the emotion backs the thought. If there is no emotion, you cannot materialize anything. And that is the same thing with friendships. I personally believe you see people's true colors, especially if you're like questioning someone's intentions. Oh, do they actually F with me like I think they do? Because you might think something, but that is just nothing but you thinking. So when it comes to the practicality of, all right, cool, let me test someone to see if they are truly my friend, if they actually do truly mean the best for me, if they are truly my people. Things like that will give you a rude awakening. I believe that people have the craziest fallouts on birthdays, on peak milestones when it comes to your life, on graduations, anything where it involves some sort of celebration. I believe that is when people's true character is really tested because those are the same times, those are the same periods also when you lose people because you get to see people's true colors like, damn, I really thought she was going to go all off for me, or I really expected so much because I gave so much energy towards her birthday or towards her dreams. But when it comes to little old me, I don't get the same energy back. So you have to ask yourself, are those people really who you think they are, or did you just glamorize them in your mind? Because I'm not going to lie, I've had moments in my life where I would approach friendships and all of that, you name it, and I would be the person that would initiate it. Whole time, if I never initiated anything, and this is tea, like this is actually tea. It's very deep, but it's something that I've noticed within reflecting, tea, I've noticed that if I never initiated any of these friendships, it would have not been as deep as I made it to be. And nine times out of 10 people disappoint themselves and wonder why they're disappointed. Yeah, because you're giving too much. You're literally seeking friendships from a place of depletion. You want friends because you're so alone and you can't fathom being alone. Yeah, maybe God has sent you home to literally focus on yourself. A lot of people in this day and age, and I'm talking about female friendships, would literally hop from one relationship to another. But it's like, baby girl, reflect. Just like how some girls hop from one man to another, from one nigga to another. Like, baby girl, calm down. A lot of people don't speak about how gender friendships, so if you're a female, if you're a woman to woman friendship or man to man friendship can actually still have a toll on your life, but it's your ability to literally reflect. A person is a person. Despite of the archetype, yeah, that's my man, that's my friend. Relationships are relationships. They need to be nurtured, and if they are not being nurtured, then don't be mad when whatever you're growing, if you're trying to plant mango seeds, don't be mad if you're seeing an apple seed or if you're seeing an apple tree because that's what you planted. Remember. Number two is a friend that is boy crazy. Listen, I've dealt with this so many times in my motherfucking life. Yeah, sadly. But guess what? I got so much wisdom. So let me share this with you. The honest truth. If you have a friend that is boy crazy, that would literally throw you under the bus by joking, but it's like, these are not jokes. These are literally indirect, direct of how you feel, but you just don't have chest to tell me how you feel. So you're going to make a joke out of it in front of these guys who you're not even going to see 2 minutes later. And 9 times out of 10, those are the same females that would throw you under the bus for attention from men. And these men are like looking at you sideways. One time I had a friend, I'm not even going to give her that title because, yeah, that was a witch. She would literally make fun of me in front of these guys who she didn't even know. Like, she literally met them in the moment, joke about me, and pick on my insecurities in front of them. Whole time, like, baby girl, what are you doing? Even one of the guys were like, damn, that's how you moving. Like, he was so shook by how this girl moved. And it's so crazy how even other people can notice how petty you are coming off. But that just should be a ringing alarm of like, those are not your people. If you feel like you're being downplayed, if you feel like your friends are not really applauding you, if you feel like you almost have to have this guard, because for the longest, I'm not gonna lie, within my friendships, like early friendships, I always had to almost pretend to be liked by people, and I would almost mold myself around people. But like, now that I know my worth and I know who, like, I know what I bring to the table. Like, baby, I am the materialization of God. That should say it all. Like, I will never dumb down myself, you know what I mean? But obviously, the old version of myself didn't know any better. Or even having situations where you can't be fully yourself. If you feel guarded, those are not your people. Run. I wish I could tell this advice to my younger self, because for the longest I was pretending to be liked, but the whole time that's not even the real me. I had such a trauma identity or personality just to be liked by people, and I wasn't even authentically myself. And when I was authentically myself, I was hated on, I was mimicked, I was copied with no recognition. And that should goes to show you, like, if you're a girl like me who has that life, because I believe that if you have something within you, people will feel intimidated, people will copy you, people will not give you credit, and people will just like downplay you, but they know that you really are that girl. With me, I'm not trying to even throw shade. If you are that girl, you are that girl, and I will never say something that I am not. Growing up, I always had that personality. When it comes to my personality, it's there. It's 10-10. It's tantalizing. It's, you know what I'm trying to say. So I had friends that would literally copy me, steal my personality, steal the way I speak, my lingo. It's like I had literally my own lingo. So that's how lit I was, and I still am. And credit was never given. People will mimic you so quick, but will never give you credit. And it's so crazy. Like, I don't know if you relate, but yeah. It's crazy when bitches out here trying to copy you. Like, you know, I ain't talking about no copy paste, but yeah. And number 3, don't ever dim yourself down to be as a backup friend. If you're a backup friend, you'll never be appreciated. Listen, I was a backup friend, I'm not gonna lie. And then I literally vowed to myself, I will never do the things that I did with this specific friend, because when exchange is not mutual, one person will end up paying the price. And in this case, it was me, because if you are giving too much energy, too much time, always helping your friend, like, I would literally go above and beyond, tell my friend get ready, go out with her parties. I would help my friend with her dreams, with whatever she wanted when she needed help moving up. But when it came to her main friends, she would never even budge on asking them. But when it came to little old me, I was always there. And it's so funny how those friends are the ones that will get disrespected. People will literally feel so entitled to you, to your time, to your like autonomy. And it's like they ask for so much. And this is why you need to draw the line, because if you don't draw the line, you'll just start resenting yourself and the people. So make it easier for yourself. If you feel like you're giving too much in any relationship, it will never serve you, it will never last. Too much of anything is never good, and that's just common sense to common sense. Yeah. If you watched this video and you related or resonated with any of what I said, please run. Don't make the mistakes that I made, because I didn't know any better, and I'm the oldest, so I have to thug things out and literally experience things in the moment and move accordingly. So if any of this resonated, please move on. Like, don't do yourself a disservice. Service yourself. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah.